Okay, welcome back. So we're moving on now to question 2. And we'll read the instructions carefully to build up our vocabulary. So draw and label the x-axis from -4 to 4. Now we may not need to use all of that, so we'll take liberties with that. And for each of these inequalities, colour in that part of the x-axis indicated by the inequalities. So this will be colouring in or bolding in part of the number line along with looking at the endpoints. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. Now the issue here is it's facing in the wrong direction, so we want to literally lift it up, the x to the far side, spin the inequality, and the 1 to the left side. Don't be fooled into thinking that there should be a sign change. Okay, there isn't. So let's draw that. The only mark that's important is the 1. Okay, and we're having a solid block. Now some people center the solid blob and some people leave it to the right. It's really irrelevant. Okay, we'll take all of these are for x as an element of R, the real numbers. Okay, and then mark your x. So there's quite a bit to that. Don't forget to mark that this is x, and to say that it goes on forever. The next one is facing in the correct direction already. So we have -2 on the number line, and we have x to the left. This time it'll be a hollow circle. And then a solid bold line heading off that way. Next one is a sandwich. So you define your own scale. Far better to do it by hand than to rely on one that's given to you. Now looking at the nature of the inequalities, we're less than or equal to, less than or equal to. That's this one here I'm doing. Okay. That's those three done. Okay, next up will be B here. Again, it's facing in the wrong direction, so let's flip it over. Let's do that symbolically in algebra. Mark your 1. You see, it becomes quite a fluid exercise. Are we facing in the right direction? No. Now, why all the practice? Why so many? Well, it'll become second nature to you to get all the different elements right. The direction has to be right, and the nature of the ends has to be right. And it's only with practice that it'll become a fluid, and you almost see them both as the one thing. The number line depiction and the algebraic depiction. Hollows here. can call that 3/2 if you like. And I wouldn't go messing around with color, just bring your pencil over and back several times. And do use pencil for these. Okay, first one. Oops. Yeah, well, okay, I was about to go in the wrong direction. -1 is on the right, x is on the left. It doesn't matter if it's on top or bottom. We'll keep an eye out as we look at maths in different places if there is a convention for that, but not that I know of. There isn't one that I know of. -2 runs to 3. Strict inequality on both ends. Strict means strictly greater than -2, strictly less than 3, meaning it's not allowed to be equal. That's strict means not allowed to be equal. Strict means hollow. Less than or equal to less than or equal to. Not quite so strict. You're allowed to run right up to the point. Notice that the intermediate marks, they're not necessary. Even the 0, it's not necessary to know where it is. Okay. And we'll leave the video at that.